club be asked to present this cup, the Mick Scanlon Memorial Cup. A number of people here know where this cup originated. Mick Scanlon was the first cousin of mine, and he was a famous footballer with Galbally going way back. The Scanlons were associated with the club from the very foundation, go back to 1905. And Mick Scanlon was one of the earliest memories I have of being at a football match or after a football match. When Galbally won the South Limerick football in I won't say when exactly, because you can work out exactly what age you have if I told you. But my memory is of John Cullen arriving into the village with a cup like this and a big bonfire tire. The village was nearly on fire. Winning the South that time was a huge achievement. But as I say, I'm delighted to present it. This cup was when Mick Scanlon started a club above in Dublin. They were known as the Rathgar Gaels. It was formed in a pub in Rathgar Inn in Dublin. And for a good while, Galbally and Rathgar Gaels every second year were up and down playing for the cup. But eventually, Rathgar Gaels faded out of existence and I suppose Mick Scanlon was a premonition of what is happening in Dublin. If Mick Scanlon was there, probably the Rathgar Gaels would be a huge club, because GA has taken over in a huge way in Dublin. So he was a small bit before his time. But I'm delighted on behalf of the Scanlon family. Now we have a lot of, the Scanlon name is gone out of Galbally, but there's a lot of people that are related to the Scanlons left in Galbally. And one of the people that we're delighted to have is Owen O'Mahony, who's related to the Scanlons, and Owen, as you know, is playing with the Limerick minor hurling team, and we're delighted that that name is still coming through, even though he's not called a Scanlon, he's a Scanlon blood in him. So on behalf of the Galbally Club and on behalf of Mick Scanlon himself, I'm delighted to present this cup on a beautiful evening and a great match. I was delighted to watch it. We had a lovely match. There wasn't any boxing match. Maybe that was one of the things that we maybe missed out of because of that. But anyway, it was a grand clean game, and I wish the Aherlow Club and their team the best in the Tipperary Championship, and of course our own lads, which we'll be supporting, that will do well in the Championship as well. So I'm delighted, and we had such a beautiful evening to have this match and to see the game played so in such a great spirit. And actually I was delighted when I heard the score that we weren't beaten. We thought we were beaten by a bit more, but our lads came back a good bit in the second half. So I present the cup to Lawrence Hoskins.
So I start off by thanking Galbally for inviting us back here. We've always had a great rivalry, and it was no different there tonight. I know you were down a few, but it was only a couple of points in it right until the very end, so I just want to wish you the very best in the rest of your championship. Thanks to everyone who came out and supported us, and the young lads that played in the matches before us, and to Kieran, Keith and Stuart for all the work that they're doing with us, and hopefully we'll drive it on for the rest of the year. Finally, I just want the Aherlow Club lost a great man and a great supporter in Jackie Burko in the past number of days. He'd have liked nothing more to be here today cheering us on and seeing us pick up a cup. So this one's for you, Big Jack.